Gone live now.
Okay, sorry guys. There was a
I think
YouTube
it was a YouTube issue.
video playing in the background, and it was
But
the fire was so
that
loud.
that
That was the
that
confusing
that
part.
that was a bug. Oh. Damn.
I'm worried about your video to be honest. But let's go.
Wait, you guys make a what's it called a video of what
A
you're seeing,
picture.
or take a picture of what you're seeing, because it's clear right here, and I can even take a picture myself of what I'm seeing. It's clear. It's like
If I
really
didn't
clear.
if I didn't know any better, I would have agreed with Polish that you actually came to Shogbo to come and buy pounded yam.
See, when you don't see the waiting with they see.
And they come. I think I'm checking.
Àbí ṣó tún gbé glo débẹ̀ yẹn.
But that this is not me. I think I think it's what is transmitting that gets there, because this is
How
what
come?
I am seeing. I'll show you what I'm seeing now. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. Yeah, how come? Wait, how come? Is that me? No, that's not me. That's you. I'm resending what you guys sent. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, Jesus.
Bundle and save.
Yeah, this is what I am saying. Yeah. I'm surprised what's happening. Can you guys see?
Okay, it's clear. Oh.
That's why I'm shocked, honestly, because I'm like, I can't not too sure what's happening.
Maybe check your what's called settings if the transmission.
Yeah, it's on 720. I can still go back to probably, let me see what.
Either way,
Let's just continue,
we
man.
can just go ahead like that since it's a live stream. Like I was saying, I know Polish before I even come to Akin, I know that Akin is a Chiefs fan. So before you agree with us, it's going to take a while.
What am I agreeing with you? I'm a Patrick Mahomes
Because
fan.
Polish Troy Aikman was saying something about Mahomes does this thing where he scrambles, then gets to the line, then rather than protect himself and go outside immediately, he slows down so that when that contact comes, it becomes roughing the passer or it becomes unnecessary roughness. And I'm like, yeah, but is that gaming the system or is it just being smart?
No, it's cheating. It's not being smart. It's cheating. So let me explain something. There is actually in the middle. So what I mean by it's in the middle is that there are aspects, the outcry about Chiefs getting all the favors, and whether they don't get all the favors is not. They don't get as much favor as people claim as much as people shout about, but it's somewhere in the middle. But in terms of Patrick Mahomes specifically, it's cheating because there's a particular push that Jalen Rose experienced today that I was 100% sure that if it was Patrick Mahomes, he would get that flag. Now, the other thing I want to say to backtrack is that when you are the cream de la cream, the prime commodity, the prime product, the epic talent, you are protected, you get special privileges. It happens everywhere. Magic Johnson got it, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got it, Michael Jordan got it, Kobe, LeBron. Like, if you are the top talent in any particular sport, you are going to be protected to an extent. So that's the thing. So that's the thing. So I'm not as up in arms about it as much as a lot of people are about it online. But yes, they do get special. Like no one can even deny it. They get special favors. But that's not why they lost the Texans lost yesterday. But Aki cannot deny that they get special favors.
No, no. I mean, obviously, the things you mentioned are actually true. But like you said, I like the way you actually ended it. You said that's not why the Texans actually lost. So one can actually say, regardless, even if the thing was fair and square at the end of the day, they were bound to lose. There's no beating Kansas Chiefs at home, and in that first round of playoff. Come on, it's almost impossible.
I see the game yesterday was, yeah, the Chiefs won. I think the biggest surprise has to be the fact that Washington beats Detroit because trust me, at some point in that game, I was like, what, what on God's earth is going on? I know that, yeah, they had 15 players missing on both sides, injuries to the Lions and every other thing, but you've had that bye week. You've been very good. What's his name? Aaron Glenn, your defensive coordinator, has been very good despite the injuries and stuff like that. But Polish, it can't just be any given Sunday because yes, we know it's the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen at any point. But are we going to argue any given Sunday? Are we going to say, Jared Goff reminded us of the Jared Goff of old to an extent yesterday when
You can't call it Jared Goff for food because he literally had a 5 touchdown game this season. So, and it's not any given Sunday because everyone knew of the 13 plus or 15 plus players on injury reserve in for the Detroit Lions on the defensive side of the ball. So before this we came to these playoffs, every single person that has talked about the playoffs, analyzed the playoffs, when they talk about Detroit Lions, one of the first things they talk about is that their defense. They literally played a 40 something game with the Bills. So when you look at it and look at that situation, who Lamar lost the ball, fumble recovery for a touchdown. Did he stop him? He stopped him. He stopped him. The snap was too high and Lamar lost the ball. Anyways,
It's from
when
okay, who recovered the ball? You didn't mention who recovered the ball.
no, Bills recovered the ball and they were about to score a touchdown, but they were stopped at the 20 or 15 yard line.
That's too
The snap was too high,
that's
but
too
Lamar
what's it
should have
called?
protected the ball. But
Two
it's snow
turnover.
everywhere.
That's two
Everywhere
turnovers already.
is sliding and everything. You should understand this game is not about flashy plays, but about
at some point we
zero
might have to move
turnovers.
Polish to our own stream.
Kí láti máa jayé yìí sí o, kò yé mi. Gègé, 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 gègé,
No,
gègé,
I just saw
gègé.
it now, sir.
Yes, I'm just saying what
Ah,
about
Yes,
Polish.
God
This is
don't
don't
worry.
God don't catch up. You're going. You see, what is your they hang?
Angike.
Polish, this is a
I'm
demo
multi
case.
hanging.
We need to move you to another stream.
So I will intentionally go back. Akoyemi, who does that?
Not intentionally
The
go
only thing,
back.
maybe I'll try to
You
keep
find
quiet
you find
about what I
another
see.
net. You find another way.
I mean, where's the fun if you keep quiet too?
So as I was saying, we're talking about the commander. So everybody and their grandmother knew that commanders will put up points. Commanders have a very, very solid offense with Jaden Daniels. They score points. They know they like they'll convert on fourth down. Everybody knew that.
Yeah, they
So
go
when you
for
have
the
a
fourth
team
down
that was
and
suffering,
convert.
when you have a team that's suffering defensively, obviously the last thing you need as the offensive side of the ball is to start giving them opportunities and turnovers and mistakes.
Wait, though, why does it feel like bullish? Your audio is faster than the movement of your lips. You're lagging. Oh, sorry. Your this thing is lagging. Whatever I'm saying, the visuals is lagging.
Are you feeling the same thing,
No, it's back now.
Wale?
It's back now. You're better now.
He's back now.
It's back now.
So it was lagging before.
Yeah, it was lagging before. Wow.
If they can
So the
stop
Bills-
them to a
so,
field goal
so the Bills now collects the ball. Damn.
or more, that was close. Second and goal.
But where did these guys see all these wide receivers? Receivers are not very popular, but they are delivering results.
Ooh.
No, Khalil
Bills.
Shakir has been impressive
Yeah.
since last season.
He's been impressive, but that's the thing. He
But
just
I
started
know
last
that,
season.
yes,
It's not
there's
it's not an household name. That's what I'm saying. It's not an household
Yeah,
name when it comes to like the wide receiver, the
but it
The
NFL
was-
wide
Ravens don't
receiver
have an
calls.
household name.
But it
wide
was
receiver.
top three. It was top three in their rotation last year. Now it was behind.
Yes,
it was
it
the
was
third
number three
person
after
behind
Gabe Davis.
Stephon Diggs and Gabriel Davis.
That is still
Gabe
see.
Davis.
We're still part of what I'm saying. Like
Now from
they didn't
unknown
they didn't
name,
go to the
now from
market.
unknown name, person go turn to household name now.
Akin, you are beginning to sound like Dan Orlovsky and the likes when it comes
As
to
in,
Josh Allen.
now go they talk am like say all the people wey
Please,
I say no, na me dey play
like
wide
say,
receiver for
do you
Josh Allen.
get people are,
no, they compare me with Danolowski, I beg.
no, you guys are
No,
talking as if
no, see, don't
Josh
get me wrong.
Allen is playing with Sheyi and Wale as his wide
No,
receivers.
now,
The
no,
NFL
now.
Don't get
talent
me
now,
wrong.
they legally spent a first round pick on a what's called a wide receiver.
On Coleman.
But Coleman, as Coleman actually meant, what's it called? Has it delivered as
You have They have Amari
But
Cooper.
even Patrick Mahomes is playing with a first round wide receiver.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have a wide receiver. No one is shouting, but for some reason we should give Josh Allen the MVP because they play with
Wait, oh, did I,
Shakira
oh,
and
no,
Coleman.
wait, oh. I didn't say
That's where
because,
this our pushback is coming from.
oh,
Even
wait,
though
I
you did
don't,
not say it, even though you
See,
did not
I'm
say
not
it
even
now.
talking
then I'll
about
calm down.
my own is not even pushed back because of wide receivers. My pushback is simple. Most of the major
So,
stats for quarterbacks, passer rating, passing touchdowns, even the same rushing Yazoo and everything. Lamar Jackson is ahead in every category. So why this one fest for Josh Allen every year?
bro, at the
I
end
know
of the
it's
day,
the NFL's favorite son,
no, I always think
but Haba,
they have the media has to sprung up all these things just to like get reactions and get more fair play. That's what I
it's
just
not it's,
consent it to.
it's not even about reaction. In 2021, that after the 2021 season, normally it was usually 3 players for MVP award, like the final 3. The NFL increased it to final 5 just to include Josh Allen on the list. Okay, come and join the list. We want to include you there. So there's always been that this thing for Josh Allen, and like I mentioned about Dan Orlovsky earlier, Akin, he's a brilliant analyst in my opinion. Like he's brilliant at what he does, breaking down games as in former NFL quarterback. But
Between the guy and Emmanuel Cho, who sabi?
I'll go for Dan Orlovsky. I'm sorry, depending on
Alonso is
thinking
better
and
than Acho.
Orlovsky is better than him. But
Acho
the only issue with
sensationalizes
once
everything.
it involves Josh Allen and Sam Darnold like this, you will start seeing all kinds of things, and you'll be
Matt
wondering
Stafford
what happened
too.
now.
Josh Allen, Sam Donald, Matt Stafford.
Matthew Stafford, yeah, you start seeing different types of things. You'll be wondering, guy, how about now?
I don't know. Maybe it's just the way he also sees it. Like if people, if
No. This does not
no,
matter.
no.
There's
It's
bias.
biased.
of
It's
course,
biased for the
bias.
one I
no,
forget.
he probably acknowledges there's bias because a lot of people are also behind. A lot of people,
Emmanuel,
wait. A lot of people that are actually behind Lamar Jackson are also mostly black reporters and media.
No. I know. No, Dan Lawson does not have any problem against Lamar. That is known. He does not have any
It's
problem.
not a Lamar thing. It's a
It's
Josh
not a
Allen thing
Lamar
with
thing.
Orlovsky.
It's like he has affinity for Josh, for Sam Donald, for Matt Stafford. Those three. But Emmanuel Acho's own is that Emmanuel Acho, instead of him to just do the excellent analysis and breakdown and leave it there, Emmanuel Acho will make a statement like, "This is the biggest play you have ever seen in the last 75 years of the NFL by a defensive back on a quarterback in 72 minutes of a touchdown." Alaye kò need, you don't need all those exaggerations.
Nigeria, we dey always exaggerate.
Like,
He will be a bastard if he doesn't exaggerate. He's a Nigerian.
as
It's not a
in,
Nigerian thing sometimes. It's a media thing. This guy, what's his name? ESPN Greeny, Mike Greenberg, did the same thing with Josh Allen. That period that Josh Allen was having those rushing touchdowns, something that Jalen Hurts and the Sixers, I said Sixers, the Eagles do regularly. They were telling us that Josh Allen was playing the best form of football any quarterback has ever played in the history of the game. And I'm like, bro, Mahomes had 50 touchdowns in 2018.
as in,
Now Marino and Co in the past. Why are you suddenly telling us that Josh Allen is playing the best football you have ever seen before? So there's
and
always this
I'm not sure he had up to 30 touchdowns, as in passing touchdowns.
Of course.
He did not have up to 30 now. I think it was
You know-
20 something.
We can Google all these things.
You can just check, yeah.
I mean, these guys should score this touchdown on this drive.
28. He had 28 this season. So you can imagine. and and you are claiming that he's playing the best of any quarter.
of any
if
quarterback in
Jeleos
history.
if Jeleos should score 28 what's it called passing touchdown, they'll say that's the problem. He cannot pass. Kinika.
So there's always a narrative. I know there's voter fatigue because if for some reason Josh Allen wins this MVP over Lama, this will be the first time a quarterback that's voted into the second team All Pro wins the MVP because Lamar Jackson was the one voted into the first team All Pro.
Oshie, I love that. Lamar is too good. Kilo day.
That I think with Derrick Henry already.
By
Well,
the
by
reaction
second,
was
I'm
there.
going to move it to another
We have to move it to exactly what is it?
by
Just leave us
second
with
now,
our
you are
reaction.
going online. You will find another thing, please.
See
That I
that
think
feet.
will
Oh,
that I
full
think
feet.
will if you do Derrick Henry team down your big truck. Don't
Wait,
rule was saying
do you only see that guys before the regular season?
Season,
His
his workout.
training, his workout.
His workout.
Bro, that guy they lift chain, they lift truck. they
Ah.
guy say,
that's what Derrick Henry do for years. Oh my god, that's nasty.
that's
Aye!
massive, baby.
That's nasty. That's nasty. Hi. See, I don't know why they should see this game. The way this game is going, especially the fact that they already have 2 turnovers while trying to pass. For the rest of the first, second, and third quarter, they just be running the ball. The Bills cannot stop them.
No, they will figure that one
Guys,
out over time now.
The Flowers isn't
Figure
playing now.
Kinney. How do you see?
No. You
This-
don't get like the Ravens will also figure out that is working. That they will continue.
Yeah, like
They will continue.
just run the ball, pound as in because it's snowing, so they'll be feeling
it's
pain. So
windy.
nobody wants to eat anybody.
And the snow is not that bad.
Nobody wants to
yet.
tackle.
Like
Nobody
the
wants to
Rams,
tackle.
like the Rams versus the Eagles,
And
bro.
they carry don't rub oil for
Bro.
body, and you know
No.
green wear their jacket.
No,
They are in a
DVDs.
timeout. They are in a timeout, and he refused the jacket. What was you guys' time? 6:48.
650. 650.
Ah, come on. Àwọn ti wà ní àwọn wà lọ́wọ́ wájú. Àwọn agbé ẹsẹ̀ Jésù.
Funny enough, it's just 6-8 seconds. Though.
No, but you know they call the timeout, so
Yeah,
it's my 6:40.
timeout. Say, whoever loses this game tomorrow or later today in the US, ESPN, Get Up, First Things First, all the shows, name it, it's going to be the main topic of discussion.
Bro.
No man,
And it's going to be
as it should be, as it should be. They pay them. See, let's forget all these things that we are talking. They pay them
It's their
55,
money,
60,
they pay them
60
money.
they pay them 60 million per year.
Yeah,
They-
that
they-
million is at home. It's in Cancun, please.
Do you get? They pay them 55 million. They pay them 60 million per year. Lama Oluwole Jackson. Lama Olaiwola Jackson.
What is show? I need every ceremony, la man.
No, you go see the pass now. No worry. You go see nasty. The escape from inside the pocket, step up, the pass, forget. I'm sure if they review that interception is true, that receiver did not run the correct route.
Did you see what these people just showed now? They've been having miscues.
Exactly. So, yeah, Derrick Henry punch it in. Derrick Henry. I want to stop Derrick Henry, sha. Stop him.
That was a good throw to light here. Oh, sorry, to Bateman. That was a good throw.
I think rushing attempt.
No, that was a good.
But how come you people both you is like you both of you the stream is synchronized and it's slow? How come?
No, I think you are the one that have the problem. If they are holding anybody on illegal,
How can I have a problem when I'm watching ahead of you?
They are supposed to be arrested. What are you using?
DSTV
what
now.
streaming? DSTV the Globe.
DSTV now. DSTV now app. The local broadcaster.
Oh,
No, now see that pass to Derrick Henry. See that pass to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry was wide open.
what are they on now? Third and goal.
Yeah, third and go.
Or they're about to go to fourth and goal.
No, third and go. Don't worry about it. Derrick Henry was wide open on that throw. But I don't know if they had that pass concept.
Yeah.
Hey, Joggle! Fumble into the end zone. Oh no, incomplete. The Bills defense are a bit more physical today.
You dey playoff, you no go dey physical.
It's not even about playoffs. It's because you're
Anybody
playing
goes with
Lamar
me.
and, Lamar and this guy.
Are they going for it?
No, field goal.
It's too far now.
It's too early now.
They are from the
Uh-huh.
team.
It's too early. Take your point. You might should be Dan
Take your
Campbell.
point. It's
See
fair.
Dan Campbell now. Last season, 17-point lead. Opportunity. He was leading by 10 points. Opportunity to make it a 13-point game. He did not take the field goal. He was leading by 3. They were leading by. I think they were down by 3 points. Opportunity to take a field goal to level the game. He didn't take the field goal. 49ers went down, scored a touchdown. It was a 10-point game. Now at a 10-point game, you are now playing way behind the 8 ball. So, and you had the opportunity that last season with the squad you had. Everybody was not injured. Nobody had issues to get to the Super Bowl. Now you did not get to the Super Bowl. This season you didn't even win one playoff game. And the crazy part of the playoffs is you are going to most likely lose Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn.
Yes.
So if you are going to lose Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn,
Another thing I noticed yesterday was Dan Campbell was coaching against somebody like coaching against the mirror, because Dan Quinn and the Commanders are very aggressive. They go for it a lot. 4th and 2, 4th and 1, they are going. They are not wasting for
Aura
it.
for
Regardless of what
aura.
the score is.
Aura
They are
for
going
aura.
to go for it, whether it's 4th and 2, 4th and 3.
And I
And
think they've been successful all throughout the season. A lot more than
Yes.
even the Lions, the Detroit Lions.
they've been very the Commanders have been very aggressive. Then to now make matters worse yesterday, how the Detroit Lions did not know on that 4th and 2 play, how you didn't know that there were 12 players on the pitch. Still
But that
alive.
thing was surprising,
No.
though. No, they
No, it
knew.
was
They were
not.
shouting. It
No, it was not, but they knew.
reacting.
They were shouting.
They knew. They were
But
shouting. Like,
the
you could have called a timeout at that point in time.
Tom Brady for like maybe 8 seconds. Tom Brady was saying timeout, 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 timeout. But the what's it called? I think the defensive back coordinator for
Was the one that
Detroit
knew.
Lions
They couldn't
was the one.
communicate to.
No, it was not the only one. There were like 3 people that knew. But it was
But they
he
can't,
was
they
trying to
can't call
shout
the timeout.
in a stadium
can't
of
call the
70,000
timeout.
people. Huh?
Yeah, they're trying to tell. Yeah, they can't call it timeout. Do you remember?
And they can tell the head coach to call the timeout now.
Can I ask
They
a
can
question?
touch the head
I-
coach.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? Can I chip in something else? And it's one of the reasons why you guys think that what's it called? Like the Chiefs are always they are favorites. I mean, by all of these officials, right? I don't know, maybe during the regular season when Spagnola or Spag called the timeout and it was granted.
I can't remember.
Oh man! So I guess that's it explains the role of why they're giving the Chiefs differential treatment. But they were trying to get it, like you said, it could have been the noise and stuff like that. So yeah,
No, the noise. It was definitely because it was the stadium was rocking. They should have taken that time out immediately, and that was very very costly, very
it
costly.
cost them though.
It cost
Cost
them
them
massively. Like
massively because then they could have just stopped. They were so sure they could have stopped that. Because
You know,
they-
the question
this-
the question I want to ask now is Jared Goff ever going to be able to play any better than what he did yesterday in big
No,
games? Like,
no.
can you trust that going forward? Let's say you're going to lose Ben Johnson. What that means is that you're going to bring in, maybe they'll
A new
promote
play
someone from
caller.
within.
Mm.
Yes, not everybody that you bring in will have the details, the designs of Ben Johnson to make everything easy for the quarterback. Do you trust whatever it is they are going to do?
I, to me,
Ah,
to
James
me,
Cook
it's
is having
about
fun.
you have to find, how do I put it? You, you have to find other ways to improve the team. I give you an example. Eden Hutchinson is going to come back next season. It's going to, hopefully he stays healthy throughout the season. Your defense probably goes to another level. Do you get
But then they
Sonic
have
and
to.
Knuckles?
If this guy doesn't go, call the defensive coordinator, provided that one doesn't
No,
leave.
I'm just saying that you get a good coordinator that knows what he's doing. Do you get my point? Then you still have Sonic and Knuckles in David Montgomery and Jamil Gibbs. Jamil Gibbs will only get better because he is a stud. He's an absolute beast of a running back. So that's another way to like continue to balance your offense, because I know that you might not win 15 games, you might not win 14 games. Do you get? Because you miss Ben Johnson's creativity. He's that creative when it comes to his offensive plays. There are things that we saw during this season that I don't know if you guys saw that staggered play that they did.
Yeah, that he
Hey,
pretended
Remember
they
that
the
are
he was
play
going
about to
to
trip,
yesterday
fall.
to
that
trip.
Montgomery pitched the ball to Amon Rasset Brown yesterday as well. So Ben
And he went
Johnson
for
has a
20
way of,
yards. Yeah.
yeah, he has this way of skimming you open, making Jared Goff feel very comfortable in the box, and those two running backs helps. They help as well. So it's about, okay, you know what? How do we keep it? Let's not overdo. Let's not suddenly think Jared Goff is Patrick Mahomes. Let's maintain a good offense. We have a good running game, and if that, it might not necessarily play better, but if you can improve other aspects of your team, who knows, you'll still be as competitive as it is in the, because you have a good O line. You, with Aidan Hutchinson, you would have a good D line again as well. So it's about improving other aspects. Okay, can we draft a corner that is better than what we have? Do you get my point? Like, can we improve in the safety position? That's where you start to target. Can we find, oh, hopefully Jamison Williams, the guy, the wide receiver opposite Amon-Ra St. Brown, takes another step. It goes to another. We know that he's a speed star, but in terms of route running and hands, he's not as good as Amon-Ra. Can he take the next step? We know he's explosive, but can he also improve in terms of creating separation and stuff like that? So those are the categories that you can improve in. Then you hope for the love of God that the San Francisco 49ers, whatever it is that happens to them again.
It's not possible now.
It's not possible. Those guys will come back stronger.
No, but don't
Because
forget that age is also against them. And that roster, some players would leave.
Wait. Who are those that are aged? Who are aged in that team? Let's count.
What's the name of this? This is their tackle.
Aggrave.
Second best tackle in
Trent.
the NFL.
Trent.
Oh, Trent
Trent
Williams.
Williams.
James Williams. Trent Williams is
That guy.
35.
That guy still has like.
He didn't really.
4
He
years
barely
on him.
played this
He
season.
barely
He
played
barely
this
played
season.
this.
But the number.
He still has
This
2
guy
years.
is not.
He
This
still has
guy
2
is not
years
coming
with
back. This guy that lost his This guy that lost his kid in San Francisco.
Shavarius Ward.
Yeah, Shabira.
Yes, he said even being in the area of San Francisco reminds him and his wife of what happened. That he's sorry and every other thing. You get.
He wants to
you
leave.
lose some players. Hopefully, okay, maybe Drake Greenlaw comes back after having that injury ravage.
Losing. I don't think. See, so
The problem is not the personnel. Most
the,
times
the
for-
main
for
the main the main
Niners.
problem for the Niners to address this offseason is, okay, are you still going to pay Brock? You know, Brock Purdy still has 1 year.
You have to pay Brock Purdy.
No. So how much are you paying him now?
Because you've paid, if you've given,
You don't have to pay him.
You've given the
You
money
don't have
to.
to pay him.
You've given the money to
You
Ayuk.
have to.
You've given the money to
You don't have
Ayuk
to.
already.
No. Yeah, Brock Purdy's money is different from Ayuk's money. No, they've not given it to Ayuk.
You're not giving it to Ayuk.
Other teams, Eagles are paying Jalen Hurts 55,
Yes.
AJ Brown 35,
Okay.
and Devontae Smith 28. So no,
Ayuk is on.
Brock
Ayuk
Purdy's
is on- Ayuk is
Brock
on-
Purdy's money. Yes, so Brock Purdy's money is available. But the question is not about whether. So the question is, you can still play him for one more season. You can still play him on his 1.2 million salary for one more year. Or
The risk is that they
I think
will,
it's-
any other team that is coming, he won't play.
He won't play.
Ah,
Do you want
no, if I'm the one, I won't play. If I'm the one, I won't play. I took you to the Super Bowl. I took you to the NFC Championship game, and then you don't want to pay me. I
He has
don't mean they
55
play.
million.
But I
Trevor
think
Lawrence
the
has
question
55 million.
the question is, can they have a compromise in between 1 million and 60 million? Can they come to uh Barkley? What's his name? What's the name of this guy in Tampa Bay? What's the name of this quarterback?
Baker Mayfield.
Baker
Baker
Mayfield.
Mayfield 35 per year,
I
40,
like
40 per year.
Brock Purdy
No,
is
I
going
think
to
they can have
end.
that. I think they can have that conversation.
Brock Purdy is
No,
going
they
to end
can't because it's
50
too.
plus. Mark
No,
my words.
they
He's
can
going
have
to
that
end
conversation
50 plus.
around 40. They can have that conversation around 40
I'm not
because
going to agree. You will see.
no,
Wait, 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 wait,
no,
wait,
you
wait,
need
wait,
to, we
wait,
need to
wait,
put
wait,
it in
wait, wait,
context.
wait, wait. They just let us put it in context here. The context now is that if he doesn't agree, that means he thinks he has better options out there. So which team do you think would actually give him what
Dude, there are too
what
many
is
bad
what?
teams. The Raiders don't have a quarterback. The Giants
That
don't
will
have.
give no.
Baba,
See, you are
you are
missing the
forgetting the
point.
NFL draft is
No,
coming
no,
up very soon.
forget about the draft. Forget about the draft.
How many quarterbacks are in the
The
draft?
the the
At
main
least
question is
they
not
are good.
about
They are four. They are good solid four.
why you guys do like this now. It's not
Wait,
about bad teams. It's about who will give him 40 something million per
wait,
year
wait, wait.
or 60 million.
Bullish. Hold on. Akin, who are the four good quarterbacks? They said solid four. Aside
That
Cam Ward and Shador.
this guy has just joined. Jalen Miro has joined.
Oh please, he was really
Quinn,
mistakes this season.
he
Let's not even joke.
he was has joined.
He was Quincy Quincy
He
of
he
Texas Tech.
was yeah he has
You will lose.
of Texas.
You will lose back.
He has declared already. He has declared already. So
You will suffer for 100
bro, if
years.
they have a, if they
Try.
have a if those players go to a team with a good skill, they will survive.
How many
They
team
are
gets
not.
good scheme?
They are like see those two people to feel those two people that you just mentioned. They are just like Brock Purdy.
Okay, how many people get good scheme? How many teams get good scheme?
That's it. That's what
You
I'm
are going
saying.
to a
Like
bad
if they
team.
go
You
to
are
a good
talking about Quincy. He was. You will lose.
I mean,
You people are saying two different. You people are even saying two extreme
No, I
things.
get.
I'm not.
Polish. My
Me, I'm
argument
more in
here
the
is
middle.
that
So no, let me
I
tell you.
get your point of
You don't allow me to
bad
finish my
teams.
point. You don't allow me to finish my point.
Okay.
My point is not about other teams looking for a quarterback. My point is that other teams thinking Brock Purdy is worth 60 million because obviously my own point is that Niners can have a conversation with Brock Purdy about paying him 35 to 40 million per year because the conversation is guy. We saw this season how this season went. You need Avengers. You need Christian McCaffrey to be earning top dollar. Ayuk to be earning top dollar. You need us to keep Debo Samuel. You need us to make sure that our offensive line is strong because you are short. If the line is not blocking properly for you, you cannot see the front. You have small hands. Anytime the rain falls, the ball slips out around you and you cannot throw. So it's a problem. So those are the conversations they will have with him. So that's what I'm saying that if Brock Purdy is going to say to tell John Lynch and the 49ers that okay, this 40 million you guys are offering me per year, I'm not going to accept it. The question is not which other team needs a quarterback. The question is which other team will pay him the 60 million he thinks he's going to get.
that's
So
the
you have
question.
that's
Can I
what you have to
respond
tell
now?
me. That's what you have to tell me. The team that will pay him
Yeah.
60
Can I?
million. Not a
Yeah.
team
Can I
looking for a
respond now?
quarterback. Yes.
Okay. Do we agree that Brock Purdy, and if we what we have seen in the NFL, let's eliminate college career. What we have seen in the NFL, Brock Purdy is better than Trevor Lawrence.
Yes. Yes. Me,
Trevor
I
Lawrence
agree.
is 5
But not
million.
everybody. No, sure, you know, not everybody will agree with you. See.
No, I'm
That's
going somewhere. Wait. Polish,
okay.
hold on.
Okay.
I'm going somewhere.
Wait,
Jaguars
wait,
made a
Baba.
mistake.
Wale, they made a mistake. Oh, let's not lie.
Jaguars made a mistake by giving
They
Trevor
made a
Lawrence
Yes,
that
mistake.
wait
contract.
now. I'm going somewhere.
Miami
What are
made
we
a
doing?
mistake by giving Tua that contract.
I'm not saying that
Even
they don't
Packers
now.
are discovering that they might have made a mistake by giving
Wait,
Jalen Love that contract after just 1 year.
Polish,
So
hold
the
on.
Niners should
I'm
now
going
make a
some-
mistake.
I'm going somewhere. The point here is simple. When it comes to quarterbacks being like Tua's agent, I like the fact that you mentioned Tua. When it comes to quarterback being the next, what the way the mantra goes in the NFL is next man up, next player up. Do you get? The reason why Baker Mayfield you can pick Baker Mayfield for 30 something million is he was struggling to find a team. He had to come and prove to you that he's good enough to be your starter and every other thing options. Brock Purdy would, if I'm Brock Purdy's agent, the first argument is, bam, NFC Championship game and Super Bowl,
Super Bowl.
2 out of the last 3 seasons. The other guys that have been paid that amount of money, please show me their resume. If the 49ers decide that, oh no, we're not going to pay that money, we can do better. If I'm the agent, I'll tell you, okay, please go and get the quarterback. New York Giants, will pay Brock Purdy 50 million plus.
No, they won't.
They will.
They won't. New
See,
York.
you are forgetting
After
that.
making mistake, wait. After making mistake of that paying Daniel Jones 40 million, you are telling me that
Brock Purdy has a
Joe
better
Shane
CV than
will
all
make
these
that
guys
same.
you are mentioning.
See, wait, we are not talking about see. We're not see.
As an agents negotiate
Listen,
contract.
let me break it down for you.
Okay,
Let me break it down for you how the fan base will ask the general manager. Now, do we have the offensive line to block for Brock Purdy? No. Do we have weapons to alleviate that? Who can get open quickly to alleviate the pressure on Brock Purdy? No. Do we have the running game to make it easy on Brock Purdy? No. Then you want to go and pay 60 million when we have issues like poor offensive line to block, which was the main problem that they had when they paid Daniel Jones 40 million. Because you pay Daniel Jones 40 million, Saquon Barkley that alleviates the pressure on Daniel Jones, you let him go. You did not beef up the offensive line, and that was the problem they had. Because this guy was getting sacked left, right, and center. So you are telling me that you are bringing in Brock Purdy now? Yeah, he's good. Like, how can you protect him if you bring him as a 60 million asset? Do you have the funds to now go and get the adequate offensive line to protect him?
See, you are looking at it.
Also, mind you,
Is that a pass it
the New York,
Charlie Shirini.
the
That's not a PI.
It was.
That's
I
not
was
a
thinking the
PI.
same thing. The call kind of looked funny. To me.
It
I don't
looks
know if you
funny.
saw that.
That's not because
Because we're
I'm
both,
sharing
we're both
now.
holding themselves.
Yeah. Now that's a very funny call. Our guys, on my net touchdown. That's a very funny call.
this 19 seconds. Can you keep them to a field goal?
As in, Bolis's, when you are watching this stuff, is like full speed.
Because the Bills will have the ball in the second half, and if they lead
Yes.
now by one possession game, that's it's not gonna make sense.
But I don't think the Bills will be able to beat.
Kansas City.
I don't think so.
You know what's scary about
Your light stand. You know, it's in the video. You can see your light stand.
Yeah. You know the scary part about the Chiefs for me is that you guys have won 3 Super Bowls in, is it 5 years or thereabout? The first two was a case of Patrick Mahomes and this offense out of this world, balling, they will outscore you, they will beat you up, blah blah blah, and all those things. You see last season and this season, if that defense catch you, if Steve Spagnuolo and his crew of bad men should come after you.
I think the players they lost during the regular season also played a part.
Josh Allen is a cheat coach. You don't go score touchdown.
Score. Now what did they pay me? They go just now it's like a 2 possession game now. How many possession game?
Yeah, it's a 2 possession game now.
And they have the ball in the second half. This is how you lose momentum. And this is for what's so funny is that what the result I've seen in this playoff so far, it's always a case of something could have avoided. Like all this turnover actually leads to something. It leads to them.
Yes, I've
actually
turned the
having
ball
more
over. See, the most important game where you're going to get the playoff is win the turnover battle. You have to win the turnover battle.
Yeah, because that's what separates you from
don't
that
turn the
team.
ball over. Run the ball properly. If you can run the ball.
Wale, you have still not told me the team that will give Brock Purdy 60 million.
Dude.
You said New York Giants.
No, wait.
They will fire their general manager if they hear that kind of conversation from his mouth.
Giants.
They let
that teams.
They Barkley go and they did sack him. I beg, Parkwell. They don't go sack him.
No. The president said he's giving them 1 year to turn things around. That announcement he made that he was not going to sack him. He said he's giving them 1 year to turn things around. So you're not telling me that your first move as the general manager that signed Daniel Jones without getting a proper offensive line and beefing up the team around him is to go and bring Brock Purdy that is shorter than Daniel Jones. Yes, it's better, but he cannot even see above his head.
Aki, you know that.
Okay, wait. Let's mention the teams that need a quarterback badly. that
Wait,
don't
wait.
have that have
Before I
four
even
that
yeah,
have four
before I go
quarterback
back,
play.
before I go back to that list, let me just say something about the Giants. You know that the Giants have to pick a quarterback, and they cannot pick from the draft. So that means your options are Russell Wilson, Sam Darnold, who else against them? Kirk Cousins.
Mr. Square. They can't
Who,
put-
wait, who are you saying cannot pick?
The Giants can't pick a quarterback from the draft.
Why can't they pick from the draft?
The top two quarterbacks will most likely go in the top three.
Tennessee Titans, Cleveland Browns,
Raiders.
and Giants at number 3.
I did number 3. I
Yes.
thought, where's Raiders?
Raiders are like 5 or so.
Raiders are like 5.
So you see,
No, Raiders are 6. Raiders are
Raiders
6.
6. Raiders.
Why? How did they? Because initially they were first, and then they are 6 before. Now,
They
won-
won stupid
they
game
won-
like that at the
why,
end.
won-
why are you winning games when you guys are? Oh man.
See all the teams.
Tennessee will pick a quarterback.
Yes.
We know
Cleveland
who
will pick a
is speaking.
quarterback. This guy's out.
We are not sure. We are not sure of what Cleveland is doing.
Cleveland is going to pick a quarterback. This guy's not playing next season.
Oh, he has the injury is confirmed throughout the whole of the season.
Yeah, it's confirmed.
He ruptured that Achilles
Achilles again. I think that I don't know. I don't want to say somebody's career is done, but it's almost.
It looks like
yeah,
it.
it looks
A
like
medical
it.
expert was saying the same thing about it. That for him to have ruptured that
That
same
sameness.
it
Was
looks
was
like
it?
that his
Yeah,
career is done. So
same
Cleveland
one.
need to
I
pick-
mean,
need to
how
pick a
they do?
quarterback. So those two need to pick a quarterback. If you are, for example, now I know that the free agency happens before drafts.
Okay, let me ask you a
New York.
question. If you are New York, if you can negotiate 30 million for Sam Donald, would you rather go for Sam Donald or 60 million for Brock Purdy?
I would take. Probably won't leave San Francisco. Me, I know that they will sign him to a 50 million plus deal.
He's not getting 50 million. Hello, he can be bet. Okay, wait. When is he going to get? When is he going to get? No, okay, let's do it like.
If I'm the Giants, my target would be Russell Wilson or Sam Darnold. Then draft Travis Hunter.
So you have Malik Neighbors and Travis Hunter on.
Yes,
Oh
he's
boy,
a game
that-
changer.
that thing
If you
will
don't
be
have a
mad.
quarterback.
That
If
thing
you
will be
don't-
mad. They don't need a
Tennessee
flashy
doesn't need to draft
quarterback.
Travis Hunter. Don't go and ruin his career. If you don't have a quarterback, leave Travis Hunter there. If you are New England Patriots, you can draft Travis Hunter. If you find a quarterback in free agency, you can draft Travis Hunter. If you don't have a quarterback, just leave Travis there.
So are you saying
Go and
it's
pick
possible
quarterback.
that she does Sanders will end up in Tennessee Titans?
See, the draft is dynamic.
That would
And
be that would
there-
be.
There's a
That'll be
chance.
rubbish.
There's a chance a team will actually trade up. We don't know what.
Yes,
That's been the
and
rumor.
there's a
There's a chance that a team.
So why can't the Giants trade up?
We don't know if they would. Nobody knows
Guys-
anything yet.
guys will be costly.
This is
If you are
see.
going to
This
trade
is
up,
this is
because
this is the this is the most.
you are
This is the
Tennessee-
most. This
you are
is the
Tennessee
most.
Titans, dynamic draft. In the
Yeah,
sense
this
that
is
we
the
don't
most
know
dynamic
who's going to
style.
go number one.
Yeah.
There's a
Anything is
defensive
possible.
lineman that plays for Penn State. I can't remember his name now. He's projected to go number 1.
Abdul something. I know the guy
Yes.
you're talking about. Number 44.
It's
That
projected to go
guy.
number 1.
That guy is nasty,
I don't
That
think
guy's
he'll go
nasty.
number. I don't think he'll go number 1.
bro.
No, I'm just telling
Probably
you that
number
if you are the
number
Tennessee
2 or
Titans,
3.
you don't have a quarterback. If you go and draft someone else, if you are the GM, you come and explain.
No. Wait. There are 2 ways to look about it. Look at it.
Mhm.
We have seen teams that decided that okay, let's build the roster for the next 2 years with the picks, and then we know that we don't have a quarterback, so we have players in the last 2 years that we've drafted out addressing O line.
Wait. I'm sorry for cutting you, Polish, but this thing that Wale said is mad. Though. If the Giants draft Travis Hunter, that's on the
Yeah, no.
on the offensive side. Just think about on the offensive side. That's Travis Hunter and what's it called?
Malik
Neighbors.
Neighbors.
And who is this? Their guy that is on the what's it called? Their corner. What's it called? Their cornerback.
They don't have O line. I don't know why you guys are
That's
skipping
true,
the
Sha.
parts where they don't have O line.
That's
No.
true, Sha.
I'm not saying you can go and you can pick O-line in
Work
free
on the
agency or
free
draft.
agent.
From where? From where?
I'm not saying that you would fix the O-line
Who-
problem in one season.
Who is giving you? See, except you have Jeff Stoutland coaching the O line. You people assume that it's easy to just pick up anybody
It's
from
not
anywhere and
easy.
then they
I'm not
become
saying
good.
that. Look at the Steelers. The Steelers have been drafting an offensive lineman for the past 2 to 3 seasons, and their O line is not good yet. I'm not saying it's
Exactly.
easy. But my point is, But my point here is, there are some players that you don't miss out on. If you are the New York Giants and you are on the board, or you're on the clock, sorry, and Travis Hunter is still on the board, and you have picked a quarterback during free agency, maybe Sam Darnold or Russell Wilson or something, you have to pick him. You don't have any excuses. You have to pick him. Because what players look at what Ja'Marr Chase did for Bengals, Cincinnati. That first season, after Joe Burrow got injured and he suffered that ACL injury because he was getting too much heat and stuff like that, most of the projected picks was Penei Sewell that plays for Detroit now.
Mm-hmm.
That the Bengals are going to pick Penei Sewell for their offensive line to try and protect Joe Burrow and what have you. And they decided, no, we want Ja'Marr Chase. I criticized the decision at that point that you need to protect your franchise quarterback while you drafting another wide receiver. Ja'Marr Chase took that offense to another level and they found themselves in the Super Bowl. I'm not saying that's what's going to work for the Giants, but I'm saying that there are some players that move the needle offensively. They move the needle for your offense. If you can find a quarterback that at least is good enough to move the ball and stuff like that, you don't leave some players on the board because you're looking for. There's no, how do I put it now? There's no Lane Johnson or Jordan Mailata on the draft board. If they are there, I would say yes. Go and pick them to protect whoever is the quarterback. But we don't have that on the board yet. So just pick Travis Hunter.
The draft will be interesting, Shal, to see
I think
what
it's a very dynamic draft.
To see what people would go for, in place of
Because
different things.
Aki mentioned Jalen Muro coming into before the college season started. This college season before it started, Jalen Muro looked like okay. This is going to be the best guy in college this year, blah blah blah, and every other thing. It was the one for Alabama. Everybody spoke about him and what have you. And we started seeing him play this season. And we're like, brother, you are not a number one overall pick material. Cam Ward's attitude might be bad, but he's a stud.
Who says Cam Ward attitude? Who has a problem with Cam Ward attitude?
You didn't see what he did in that final game.
So just that one. He didn't refuse to get. He left the game.
He didn't play second half. For what did he even do?
And now because
that one's not attitude though. That one is.
It's protecting his
that one. No, that was there was a record he needed to get. I needed 1 or 2 yards. He came in, got the record. It was an agreement now.
No, it's not just
senior players don't play. Senior players don't play pro bowl game. The fact that Deion Sanders' children played it doesn't mean that most senior players they don't play pro bowl games.
You can't say that's an Wally. You can't say that's an attitude. No, you can't say that's an attitude. I watched the Miami truck this because Cam Ward and Shadow Sanders are trained by the same quarterback trainer coach. You understand? So I've been watching their outside of the pitch. Conversations and off the pitch lifestyle I follow. He doesn't have an attitude problem. So let everybody stop this. He has an attitude problem based off of that final game. See, medias will feed you bullshit, but let us stop it. The guy is a chill guy. Forget it. And very funny.
But to me, the idea.
But this one, the way you're defending him, Akin,
I like the guy. No, I like the guy.
I don't say whether I like him.
The eye test so far shows that he's slightly better than Shadow. I don't know if you agree.
Because he plays, so he's more mobile than Shadow. That's why. If you're looking, there are two different quarterbacks. If you're looking for a quarterback that will stay in the pocket and throw, draft Shadow. Just make sure that your offensive line is tough. But if you're looking for someone which is very rare. Yeah, which is very rare, and you can even see what a poor offensive line looks like. What happens when you have a poor offensive line, like Colorado did? Your quarterback will suffer. But the case with Cam Ward is that the guy knows how to move. He's so mobile. How to trick. He knows.
There's anything I've seen this season, including these playoffs. Look at the way Jaden Daniels' legs helps him.
Bro,
decision making.
Yes.
Where to scout.
Yes.
Where to go.
If your line
is
the full
not
package. And one interesting thing that people don't talk a lot about Jaden Daniel is the fact that he's so accurate. Very accurate.
And what I like about him is that his game is he plays like a veteran. Yeah,
Yes.
his game is very, very
I think
mature. He
because
doesn't make
I think
bad decisions.
Cliff makes it easy for him. He kept the scheme and the playbook simple. Because
You see that stuff
as
now.
a quarterback that comes from the college, you want to make sure that those plays, those scheme is actually simple for the quarterback to actually assimilate. And now these guys will be eating their fingers. What they call the Giants, because they were the first team that to have an interview with him before the draft, and they said, oh, they felt that he lacked this particular test that they give them. He didn't do well in the assessment, so if
For
felt he's
who?
not going to for JD Daniels now.
Giants. They won't have picked him. They were not in the top three now.
I know they were in the top three, but these things, you see, when it
Because
comes to
see,
drafts, you can actually
how
do
do
a
I
lot
put
of
it?
things.
Another thing the Commanders need to be grateful for is again is Magic Johnson, because Cliff Kingsbury was going to Las Vegas as the offensive coordinator. He had agreed. He had said yes until Magic Johnson called him and said, "Dude, there are new things happening in Washington. Come
Is
and
he the
enjoy the
major? Is he
dollars."
the major owner?
No, it's
He's
one
part
of
no,
the
he's part of
owners.
the team. He's not the major owner.
Part of the team.
I think Bilaris is the major owner,
Okay.
Who?
but he's
Who
part
do
of
you
the
call?
ownership group.
Because
Who
I
do you
saw
call
him,
the
it was
major?
the one leading the line when they were congratulating them yesterday. So I felt, in fact, it was his
See,
voice that
he
was
has that
loud.
No, it's
persona
Magic
now.
Johnson now. It's Magic
It's
Johnson.
Magic now.
Even if he's
Magic,
not the major owner, he will be the one leading the line. It's
exactly.
just
He
like
has
when you
that
see him with the
persona now.
Dodgers, the way he is with the Dodgers.
That's
Magic
what they're
is, he
able
has
to prove.
charisma,
Did
you
you
know.
hear what the former Las Vegas Raiders coach said, Antonio Pierce? He said when he spoke to Cliff Kingsbury and everything, they had agreed, they had decided, they had spoken. It's just one phone call for Magic
Let's
for
not lie.
Antonio Pierce.
That is where this guy. That's where this guy go. This former GM of is it GM of Warriors? Bolish, remind me now.
Who's that?
This boy, former GM of Warriors. You know, say he left.
Okay. I see some Bob Myers.
But Myers,
He's
that's,
currently
he's
yeah,
in,
Bob.
he's in
Yes,
Commanders,
Yes.
and I'm not surprised things changed
he has
around
an
so fast like
advisory
that,
role.
bro. That thing, the effect the guy must have had, or I mean, that was crazy.
He has
Man.
an
Let's not lie.
advisory role with them, but man, he has an advisory role with them. So that kind of influence, and the good news for them is the whole thing just meshed together in the sense that defensively, they were a good team last season. Like Jonathan Allen, you added Bobby Wagner and all those things. Like defensively, they were a good team. JD Daniels did not join a quote and unquote bad team that is bad in it. Like it's not as if you are going to Chicago, you are going to Carolina, whereby you cannot point to one part of the team and say, this part of the team is good. So that's one thing that helped the Commanders again. You picked the right quarterback. You had studs on the defense. Terry McLaurin he continues to show that if you get him the proper quarterback, he's a baller. Olamide Zaccheaus and the likes. Then the experience of Zaccheaus. So it's a very good side.
And what's his name? This guy is it their linebacker?
Cinderella story ends. Fairy tale ends. Gbogbo chochocho pepepe.
If I was a betting man, I'll bet on the Eagles to beat them actually, because what's
Don't
the
even
point
bet
in
on us because I don't trust your
I'm
charm.
not a betting man actually, so there's no point.
But so if there was anything I was worried about before, in terms of the Eagles, I feel like
Wait, if
our defense is.
if the Eagles win the Super Bowl, can we say that I'm the first person to call it before the season starts?
How can I be the first person to call it when I'm literally an Eagles
No. I'm the
supporter?
one that called it. I'm the one that called it because they asked the question because we took turns to say, oh, who will win Super Bowl? I'm the first person to call it. I said the Eagles. So
So what did I say? What did I say?
Bro, you had your doubts. Let's put it at that. Well, I was the one
No,
that said, you know what?
but which team did I choose? There's no way I would have chosen another team from there to win the Super Bowl.
No, we will pull up the what's it
I
called?
don't think there's
Pull up the archive.
more 21-10.
Bro,
Don't they
I
make
tell
me
you.
feel? Don't they make me feel sleepy, safe? The fact that they are blowing them out. I thought we were going to have a nail biter.
Bro,
A
there's
tough
no
game.
nail biter in this thing, though. To be honest, after 2 turnovers, bro, that's
It's
crazy.
21-10.
It's crazy work, bro.
It's just
21-10 with the with the Bills, bro. Trust me, it's gonna be hard for them to come back. Trust me.
No, Tenota is not hard to come back from. To be honest,
With the Bills,
it's a touchdown and a field goal. But the question is, are you going to stop the Bills running game the way they have been running in this game?
if you are the now, how do I put it? The Ravens, their defense is under pressure to get stops.
Oh boy, no go let me. No go
Your
let
defense is
you
under
feel
pressure to
sleepy
get
or
stops.
bullish.
I think I'm affecting you guys, but
I was really sleepy too. Ah,
Bullish, you need to move to another slower stream.
kick off. I want to kick off Lontiwa. They are returning it. Kò lọ return kò lọ fumble ball lásán tiẹ̀ báyìí.
That's the kind of luck. If you are the Ravens, that's the kind of luck you need. I'm looking at Lamar Jackson's face and I don't want them to lose this game because I know the way the media works.
bro, they are ready for. In fact, they don't get drafts. What they call drafts in Wokale.
You don't understand. It's not quarterbacky enough. It's not this enough. Mentally, it's not there. Those are the kind of things you start to hear tomorrow. Like unnecessarily unnecessary unfair criticism. Please, you guys should not disappear until I'm done uploading this stream. I think Akin is the only one on 99%. Polish is still on this thing. So even after this stuff ends, you need to stay online for
Leave
a
it
while.
down.
Wait,
Stay online.
wow.
You can't even
It takes
leave.
this
Sef.
long to upload. Damn.
Akin is the only one that is you will not say a US network.
Waiting a day. Waiting a guys day.
You did 98% uploaded.
What about you guys?
Both of us are on 66, I think 67, 67 or thereabout.
Okay.
The
And
5G
and
that
my
you're
net
using is 5G.
and I'm on like 140 Mbps.
Bro, we still live in Nigeria, man.
Go there. Third and 9. You can see now 180 Mbps.
Is that Starlink or Li-Fi?
Starlink. No, Wi-Fi does not go up to 180. Pressure. We got to him 4th and 9. Punt. That's what you need from your defense, so that you can now go down and try to score a touchdown. But the fact that I was not still able to bring Josh Allen down is crazy.
The guy is 6'5", 250 pounds. About many pounds?
Oh, show.
As in,
I break a lot. So shubu down.
I thought a punt already in me.
Sharp, one there. Polish, mute your mic.
Polish, please.
What in punt already in me?
Polish,
they do something.
Oshe. Hey, he almost lost the ball, sha. Okay, recovered.
Polish. Move to another stream. Thank you very much.
KK, pa. Make I carry water. I go.
As in, they need to make the most of the next drive. At least, even if it's a field goal, you need to put some points on the board.
They need it though. In fact, they need to be near perfect throughout.
It doesn't have to be near perfect. I'm not in that situation yet. You just have to be good on both sides. Your defense needs to keep getting stops, and you need to ensure that your offense is rewarding them for it. And for the love of God, continue to run this damn football. you guys see that video of Ryan Fitzpatrick in Buffalo?
No, I didn't.
I'll send it to you guys on Instagram.
The guy.
Every time I see Ryan Fitzpatrick, it reminds me of why his nickname was so unique. Ryan Fitzmagic, especially his days in Tampa. 1 minute, he looks like the best player in the world. The next minute, you are wondering how did this guy even get to the NFL? Fitzmagic was mad. It might have a 2-3 game spell whereby even Patrick Mahomes will be proud of that kind of spell. Just wait. He's going to combine James Winston and who else is in that NFL and Trevor Lawrence together in the next few games to come after that. Speaking of James Winston and the Cleveland Browns, now Bolish, I think it makes it difficult or near impossible for anybody to get a guaranteed contract, especially after what has happened to Deshaun Watson.
I think that's just an excuse the owners to use. But because if you think about it, someone like Patrick Mahomes should have gotten a guaranteed contract.
True.
Someone like Patrick Mahomes should have gotten a guaranteed contract with how much he has done for the Chiefs.
But why is that the case? Is it like he doesn't negotiate better, or he's just
No,
a personal thing?
so so the NFLPA, they are not as unified as they ought to be, and it's because NFL has 53 players, and an NFL roster has 53 players.
53 players.
You have players
Aside
on
the
signed
practice squad.
waivers, practice squad, and all those things. So it's difficult to tell a player that maybe last season he was starting for a team, then this season he's on a practice squad, he's earning maybe 200. I think the practice squad is like 250K. I'm not sure, depending on the team. Like they don't have any fixed income, and even if any injury happen this minute and they need a particular kind of player, you can be called from the practice squad any moment. Like when Jalen Hurts had the concussion, that Kenny Pickett was starting and Tanner McKee was the backup. They had to sign a third QB to the practice squad. I think it was a defensive tackle or someone that was caught for them to sign that QB. Nice. This is the drive of Lammer's life. Of his life.
The exception, the average career lifespan for an NFL player is 4 to 5 years. 4 to 5 years, sorry.
Yeah.
Of active football.
But I think players are staying longer.
Are staying longer now, but
now
when you think about it.
Wow. Wow, that was a punching run.
Bolish, you are such a sly.
Just to see you, Omo logo. You see it now.
Move to another stream now. You are telling me.
I'll go move to another stream now. If I go to another stream, to one shake call.
I will send you the plug.
Have you seen the run that made me shout wow?
I've not seen it yet. I just saw it now.
Walai, wow. I had to shout out that wow. Oju Aki, I say.
But in all honesty, there are 2 games. I don't know. And anyway, the fixtures have not been announced for the NFC and AFC Championship. We should do this again for one of those games next week.
Definitely for the Commanders Eagles game. No, I don't think I want to do it for the Commanders Eagles game because
and if the Eagles game is the late game, we should. It would be nice to see your reaction. or you want to see Akin's reaction for Kansas?
I think Kansas is better because there'll be many narratives about the Kansas game.
Be what? You be
There will be
I'll be
many
chilled.
chilled.
narratives.
I'll be chilled
Akin, did
about
you
it.
say you be
So
chilled?
I'll be chilled now. I swear.
Now so, now so.
You know when you have three Super Bowl, you let the kids fight. For, I
I
mean,
say now so now so. But at this point, I don't mind an Eagles Kansas City reunion in the Super Bowl. Oh.
I don't want Kansas City, I beg. May they beat them before they reach that Super Bowl. Because once they, you don't understand. Yes, your team Eagles will be motivated to, revenge,
Revenge.
motivated to win. All what they've gone through if they get to the Super Bowl. Because we are just talking as if Commanders is not there, but if we get to the Super Bowl, we'll be motivated to play. But with motivation will be more than
Three
going trying
pits.
to go three pits.
So, that never
Like
happened before.
it's in the history of the NFL, it has never ever
Yes,
happened
has
before.
never happened before.
So there's no motivation that you want to bring package that you want to conjure tomato motivation to àwọn yẹn bá máa ṣe ní sack.
Iruta.
But I don't understand why some quarterbacks don't throw the ball away when they're about to take a start. Declined.
Sometimes, if you don't see where you're throwing the ball away to, take the circle.
Like Jalen Hurts, though, it's because his leg was paining him. Sha. There was this safety he took in the end zone today. It was so, and then the also the sack that this the drive before the Rams, the second to the last drive of the game, which was the one where they ran a bow leg to the right, where Jalen Hurts was supposed to throw it. You saw Kobe Turner was already had you dead to right at that point. Throw it away.
Like, it's just,
Apparently, there are three defensive guys that are playing today that were not playing when the Ravens played the Bills earlier in the season.
In the season on the Bill side.
Yeah, on the Bills defense.
Who are the
Matt,
three guys?
I think Matt Milano did not play. I think
Okay,
I
the
think
linebacker.
I did not play,
Okay,
and those two are one of their like I think
yeah,
those two
Matt
are.
Milano is actually huge. He's huge. He's massive for them.
well, this
And this
this
season, Justin Tucker.
this Gilly guy, yeah. Oh yeah, I hope he's an ambassador for the Eagles, though.
I think so.
Because you can't be
He has
doing
access.
everything invest.
He has access to during the off season. There's this Philadelphia Unscripted I used to watch on YouTube. He literally it's almost as if he and the president of Philly are like Jeffrey Lowry, like they are
Who's that?
parties. Gilly,
Gilly.
Okay.
Gilly and Walu. Gilly is it's almost as if like he literally goes into the training ground, the one that is not available to the public.
Mhm.
Like he's in the training sessions that they always
No,
have, the ones that
he.
is not
I
open to
mean,
the public.
he's a Philadelphia born, so he
No,
has
but
that
that's not
badge.
that's not why he has access. I think it's because of how much work he has done with the team in
Over
terms of
time, yeah,
overtime.
you have done things over
For
time.
example, someone like Bradley Cooper that is always sitting in the owner's box with Jeffrey Lowry. At some point, I was even thinking maybe he has a like a
Cheers.
percentage shares, but I
Mm.
don't know. I don't know. I can't confirm or deny that. But any big game, you see him seated in
It might
the
just be
owner's
they might just be
box.
friends actually.
I don't want
I was even going to
Eagles.
ask you guys that
It would be sweet
when
to beat
when
the
the
Chiefs in the
when
Super
the
Bowl, but I
rumors
don't want the
about
Chiefs to get there.
Deion Sanders started about Deion Sanders to Cowboys. Aki, I know that the rumor the noise has died down a bit, but is that something that would have made sense for the Cowboys?
No, never. I mean, you have to. Jerry Jones or whatever it's called is a very what's it called?
He likes the spotlight.
he likes the spotlight, and you have someone also that also likes the spotlight. I don't think it's going to ever work. Let's put that. Let's put that. And moreover, this guy was. I don't think it's the time yet for him to go to the NFL. That's what he says.
What do you mean by
He's
it's
on,
not? What do you mean by time? Like, what do you
so
mean by time?
he's looking for an instance, or he's looking for a moment whereby he has his two kids playing in the same team.
Which might not
Which,
happen.
bro, you never can tell. This guy is eating with the cream de la cream of
I
sports.
know. I'm not
Is
saying
that
it will not happen. I'm saying it might not because it's a draft system. It's not a free
no?
agency.
It's not even a case of the draft. Now he knows it's not possible in the draft. Now we're talking about maybe
In
two
the
3 years
future.
down the line in the future.
Why
That's
is
what
it
we're
not possible
saying.
in the why is it not possible in the draft?
If it,
Shiloh
if
might
it's
go Shiloh might go 30, 40, 50, 50th pick or something like that.
nope.
So if a
What
team
I'm yeah,
huh?
That's one round. That's one round.
it might
Second
not go in
round.
That's
the
one
top
round.
two
It
rounds.
won't go
Second
second
round.
round. It won't go in
You
second
can't
round.
go
I
second. It
promise
might not
you.
go in the top two rounds. It might go in the
Polish,
later rounds.
yeah, he will go in the later round. You see that first
No, it
two.
might not. It
Okay,
might not
yeah.
go in the
So
top two rounds.
so if he's going in the later rounds, like the fourth round or the fifth round, that means a team can easily pick him that
Yeah, I'm
picked
not saying
Shadow.
it will not. I said it might not. Another team might need him more
I don't
than the
understand
current
if Akin
Warriors.
understands my point.
Do
I
you get
get
my
my
If
point.
he's
point?
not going to be an expensive, for example, what I mean that let's say he's going in the fourth round. Let's say he's going to the fourth round. The fourth round pick is easy for a team to say maybe let's do this in case we can tempt Dion in 2 years time. Let's draft Shiloh in the fourth round.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
are many fourth round picks that don't. There are many second round picks that don't pan out. There are many third
Yeah,
round picks that don't pan out. There
that
are
don't
many
pan out.
fourth round picks that after training camp,
All I'm
after
just saying is
OTAs,
that
they cut them from
all
the
I'm
squad.
saying all I'm saying is that the only reason why he will go top, like he will go higher in a better round, is because of his father. Because I won't lie to you, I can pick 3, 4 safeties that are actually better than him,
In
including
college.
in college, including one that is in their team also.
That's Sylvian
You
Craig.
can pick more than
Honest,
four.
that
Actually,
guy is a
you can
beast.
pick more than four. Sef.
I can even it's exactly like I even pick more than 4. So it's
But
so
my point
difficult.
is,
I think Ryan Clark's son is coming out. Is he coming out for the
It,
draft?
it's coming. No, if Notre Dame, you know it's in Notre Dame. Depending on
Yeah.
what the outcome is tomorrow, we don't know yet. He might actually
I
go. He
don't,
might pick up another year or go into the draft.
I don't think Notre Dame can win that game.
They can't win.
That's
So
that
that's the
Ohio
problem.
State offense
So that's the
is
problem. So there's a high chance that he can actually pick another year and say he wants to go back to school. He wants to come back. But that's another good safety.
yeah. But another thing that can even happen against them is if, for example, let's say the Browns drafts Shador now, and if you get to the fourth round, maybe the Browns want to draft Shiloh, and another team might pick him before you. Like, oh, we need him more than you do. So it's not something
Yeah,
that you
that
can
yes,
necessarily guarantee.
that's another yeah, that's another probability. It's hard.
We,
Draft system is
we
always
need
hard.
we need him more than you do actually. So we actually need him, and we've seen the tape, and we want him. So
So yeah,
it's
I
just
don't see him. I don't see Dion leaving even Colorado this year. It's going to take a while, but we all know that he's going to eventually end up in the NFL. That one is guaranteed. That one is guaranteed. But we don't just
because
know yet.
now I know for a fact that if it happens, if Deion Sanders finds himself with Cowboys, the spotlight that is already crazy on the Cowboys gets crazier. I don't know if that makes sense. That's America's team already. The value of that
Mhm.
team suddenly goes up. Everybody wants to pay attention to what's going on there. Okay,
Everybody will
what
want
are
to
they
go and
doing?
watch. Whoop. On myself, if I'm about to over selling stadium leverage in the game, if possible, they will do it. That's just how popular that. I mean, that's just how
That's we're talking about
influential that
prime.
guy is.
Prime here, like prime is the reason why there's so much attention on the college game again.
Bro, when they were playing, so they checked the numbers, the TV numbers for the playoff games so far, all the bowl games. They still have the highest till date, till today. Despite the fact that they lost. And I'm wondering how.
As in prime is anyway, it's prime. It's prime time.
That guy don't understand. He understood. Now somebody will say don't understand with how he wants to go about his life from the onset.
But
The
that
boy
eight
even
toes stuff.
get me eating soup. What
Have
is
you
soup
guys
on
ever
this
read
yourself?
about
Chico
the eight
saying
toes stuff?
What do you say, Wally?
Eight toes, his legs issue.
Yeah. He had a lot of blood clots. He has done surgery like 11 times or thereabouts.
He has to constantly, a therapist has to
Massage.
massage that stuff every day.
Yeah, because this even the toes now said there's a possibility they actually clear off the old toes. But they said the guy said, is it worth it? He will just leave it. I mean, that's the
When I
sacrifice
don't know
of
if you guys saw the episode that he showed up on Nightcap when Ocho said that he
yeah.
can beat him 1-on-1. The Ocho, it was like you like never. Then the minute he said with 8 toes,
He went off. He said, "You're up to no good." I said it. You're up to no good. Even his joke, even his son, that joke cannot be worse as what Shiloh told him. Shiloh and him, they were in the car, I think on
eh,
campus, and the
eh,
the son told him that you can actually park in the handicap section. You see, telling your dad that you can actually park in the handicap section is a violation. Honestly,
Omo,
but
the
again,
Ravens
it
get
don't it dry,
a stop,
Jerry.
sha.
Oh, they get the stop. Hey, Kini,
Fourth and
Polish team,
five.
Polish just sabi. Oh, be this their linebacker. This guy they ginger and go. I've been seeing him all throughout the regular season. This is their linebacker coach or what's his name?
Is that defensive coordinator
Is
now?
that defensive coordinator?
He's a lie.
That's a defensive
Right
coordinator
now,
now.
Mike Zima left now.
Oh, but that energy will be a poor man.
Is that defensive coordinator? Is the polar opposite of Tom Duncan, who is always
Zakos.
posted.
Yeah, that's his name. Zakos or something like that.
Bro, I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed. He has that energy of a Ray Lewis.
Go energy
As
for
in,
kid. Go change
by this time
necessary
last
Jare.
week, by this time last week, okay, not even Sunday or Saturday. I know after Bolly said that we are going to beat the Steelers like they stole money. They actually beat us like we stole money anyway. So it was not. It was mad. That Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson decided, we'll run the ball down your throat. If you reject it, we'll run it
It
again.
was last week now.
Last week Saturday.
I was this close to watching that game, but because I was in Maryland, I checked the ticket. I was like, damn.
I don't touch abuse. I only sign up to watch football. I don't sign up to watch abuse.
He said, I just, it was crazy, man.
What Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson did in that game. Then, to be honest, I know that Steelers fans they are disappointed if not won a playoff games 2016, blah blah blah, all those things. And I'm here like, do you want to move to oblivion? Do you want to trade a winning season for 3 and
But I
14?
think
What can I ask a question, guys? Can I you, especially Wale, that is a Steelers fan? What exactly do you think is the problem of the Steelers?
We don't have that quarterback.
that's not your only problem. I'm sorry.
I know that, but
Polish,
we
what
don't
other
have
problem?
we don't have
They are
the
they
offensively
have
we are not that team. Defensively
they
we are as good
they
as the
stuck they
Jets.
stuck with Matt Canada, and he was doing rubbish. Now the other guy bring Otto Smith. What did Otto Smith do with the offense in Atlanta for you to think that Otto
No,
Smith is your answer?
it was what he did with the offense in Tennessee.
Me or Dumelo? You don't understand.
It was what he
Like
did
you,
in Tennessee.
you have to the offense in the NFL is upgrading,
Okay, but
improving, and
Bollish, are you
changing
saying
every
that?
year.
Wait, Bollish, let me ask you something. Are you saying that if Ben Johnson was still as offensive coordinator, they
Yeah,
will
more
win the playoff
success.
game?
Yes.
I don't agree. You can only work with
Yes.
what you have
Maybe
now.
not playoff game. Maybe not playoff game against the Ravens. But I don't think you guys will fall apart the way you guys fell apart. Because if
Offensively,
you
yes, they
guys
might be better. Yes, they
if
might
you
be
guys
better
did not fall
offensively.
apart, you probably be playing an home game and then
Yes,
Henry. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the baddest of them all? Derrick Henry.
you
So
guys need to score.
well, I'm yawning so hard.
We're losing Bollish to sleep already. because even Ben Johnson, you have to call plays with what you have now. And as far as I'm concerned, though, I believe the Steelers can do better than Russell Wilson, and not even Sam Darnold safe.
So who is last going to
I
get?
I know that you
You
don't.
guys,
How do I
you say you know you guys drafted Kenny Pickett in the first round.
yes, now in that crazy quarterback class that had Malik Willis and the likes.
So Derrick Otilo, he has a Otilo.
But the guy looked a bit
Jungle.
decent for you guys in those two games now.
And because the weapons, you cannot compare
But there was a
playing.
mistake that he made. I don't know if you remember that pass that he tried to throw.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. But you can't compare playing with AJ Brown on the edge, Devonta
Devonta
Smith on
Smith,
the
Saquon
edge,
Barkley.
Dallas Goddard and Calcaterra at different time, the best offensive line in the league, Saquon Barkley or at your side in the backfield. You can't compare that setup to what you guys gave him in Pittsburgh.
But to be honest, whether we give him or we didn't give him, Kenny Pickett's limits is not that good. I'm sorry
Yeah,
to
he
say.
has limits. He has limits, obviously,
Has
and showed.
limits.
He
And
needs
okay,
he needs a setup like what the Eagles have, that kind of thing to come in and play. But I don't think he's ever going to be a starter.
yeah, other
That's
than
why that's
Matthew,
why it is damning that you guys picked him. I think pick 11,
no, it was pick 18 or so. We don't pick
pick
that
18.
high now. We don't pick 11K. We don't pick that high. We're going to get there. How do I put it? One thing that we've learned from this playoff and this season is that you see if you have a dynamic quarterback, other than Matthew Stafford in the playoffs, that is not that dynamic that beats you from the pocket. A dynamic quarterback helps. The
It's not a
ability to
matter of
throw.
help. The dynamic quarterback is the norm these days.
Yes, that it has become the norm now.
It's become the norm because if you have a dynamic quarterback that can move at different points, especially at critical times, it means that by the time the defense has done the perfect job and bottled everybody in, covered everybody downfield, looks like they're going to get a negative play. There's always, because it's mathematics, there's usually always a less man applying pressure depending on what the team ran. So if someone like Saquon gets it to
They are
your,
running the ball on these
as
drives,
in
and they
that's
are
what they
running
should
it.
do. They should not bother all this throwing
Don't
they are trying
worry
to
about
throw.
run this damn ball. It's the third quarter. They are tired already. Run the ball. I just know that for a fact. I know something needs to change with the Steelers, but I don't think it's Mike Tomlin that needs to change.
If you change Mike Tomlin, Yama Jane,
Who
because Mike Tomlin is literally squeezing every bit of juice. Henry, take it in, touchdown.
is squeezing every bit of performance he can get from
Like
them
I
now.
can get
You don't
from
get
all those players.
it's like squeezing. Okay, every last drop of this I can get from you, I will get it. Ah man, Terry Kerry is a stud, man. He's a beast.
Just this year. I want to read.
You don't get the guy is a beast of a human being. And I'm sure if you check his contract now, he's going to be severely underpaid. Running back they
I think it
suffer.
was 8 million now. I'm 6 million.
Eh,
I think it was 6 million guaranteed. But I'm sure all the whatever incentive they put in the contract, yes, obviously.
did you see these guys' tweets after the Eagles game?
Oh,
Bijan
they tried to
Robinson.
go for two, they didn't get it. But it's a 2 point game. It's not bad. It's not a bad try because if you had gotten it, you'll
To have tied the
be
game.
tied the game.
They had to go for two at that point.
No, there's still time in the game. The whole
That
four
was
quarter is
close.
still waiting.
At least you needed to go for two. Did you see Bijan Robinson's tweets after the Eagles game, where he
No,
mentioned
I
the fact
didn't.
that Saquon Barkley would change, like would legit change the game for running backs in the NFL,
Yes.
because that guy,
Not only Saquon Barkley, Joe Mixon, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry.
Jamie
The,
Gibbs,
th- the three of them. No, Jamin Gibbs is young. He's expected for him
uh,
to go off. But the three of them leaving their team. Oh, Josh Jacobs too. Josh
yes, yes,
Jacobs leaving
Packers,
their team
yeah,
and
Packers.
going to other team, becoming more productive, and their productiveness affecting the overall effect of the squad that they move to. Is like it's important. It's going to be important now to evaluate, especially if someone like Saquon Barkley gets to the Super Bowl and wins final MVP, for example. That's a proper slap you to the GM of the Giants. I was asking him, but did you see one video where the GM was asking his student that which quarterback should they take? And
I didn't
one of the child said, we should get Jaden Daniels. You should probably draft up to get him. I don't think because you are going to get this job only once. You should probably take the risk. I don't think the guy took that risk.
I don't think Washington would have even traded down,
From depends.
unless you have to
Depends.
offer them something crazy, like 3 first round picks.
Lele there.
When San Francisco went up to number 3, the year they drafted Trey Lance, they offered 3 first round picks. Ṣé Akin ti lọ ṣe weekend pẹ̀lú bèbè ni?
Very possible. Mi gan ti mo ti àwọn tó máa ń ṣe 24 hours 26 though
You are
our
not
time
a
zone
Kai Sena.
our time zone no pay. And I've been awake all day. I thought I would be able to sleep before the whole process starts, but I've had one thing or the other to do. Even gone by 10 in the morning, I did drive go island.
At some point, once you are feeling sleepy and you can't continue anymore, we would have to call it a night now. We've done about 1 hour 30 minutes already.
Maybe we should call it then.
Killer call it a quit. Share one okay, sir.
We're
My
losing,
thing,
we're losing bullish. We might have to
my
leave
share
next week
méjèèjì
after.
lẹ̀.
Polish ní sùn lọ.
Mm.
Let us call it a quit. Báwo ni Kọ́lá ṣe máa wà á kiri? What about the uploading then? What about the uploading?
I'll leave it now.
Akin,
I'll leave my PC.
you can leave just 2 minutes. Bullish, I just need it won't take long. Once I click on stop now, then
If I
just
click
give
on
me like
leave,
3 minutes.
okay.
Once I click on stop now, anyway.
No, I won't even touch my PC. My PC will be is up.
No, I don't think it will take that long to be so that we won't. It's just to round it. It's just to find a way to.
But what in catch up there now? Like,
Mhm.
I mean, game share balance.
We'll discuss it. We'll discuss it better next week, regardless
Yeah,
of
no worries.
whether it's the NFC or the AFC game we decide to do, whichever one we choose. We'll talk about this game better. Either way, to our viewers, I'm sure this is going to be on YouTube for a while. Thank you so much for always sticking on about nothing. We're about to resume. We're about to resume fully. This is like a warming up for us. Akin,
About
thank you so much for being here. We know that you are a busy
No.
man with a busy schedule. Bolish is about to go and party with the Eagles fans. He has had a night. As much as Barcelona disappointed yesterday, he has had a night with the Eagles, so he doesn't care.
true. Body shouldn't talk about Barcelona these days anymore.
Please don't spoil my mood, abeg.
Lami Yama.
That's the only bright spot of everything. Lamine Yamal.